We are here early in the morning. Good morning. I'm here at the airstrip in Negril. I am going to look at the seaplane that's here. I think it's the only one that's here. So we're gonna have a little inside scoop about if we can do this on a regular or if it's just a guy who's just doing it for fun, if it's his hobby or not. And right now it is what? Oh, 7 o'clock. We're gonna head in the sky maybe by 7:30 or 8. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna go up due to weather. So there's that also. And oh look, we have our guy right here walking. He's gonna go check on the plane right now. And hopefully we can get to go over there as well. Right, here he is.
Want me uncovering the plane and all that stuff? Or
that would be dope. That would be nice.
My name is Scott Silverman. I'm a U.S. citizen, but I'm a permanent resident here in Jamaica. I love it here in Jamaica, and I fly this little airplane down to Jamaica every winter, and I fly it back to the United States. And we can talk about that trip later on. But right now I'm going to prep the airplane. I'm going to untie it. I'm going to take the covers off. I'm going to check the oil. I'm going to check the fuel, and we'll get ready for a flight. It gets windy in the afternoon, and generally the mornings are the most calm. When it's less wind, there's less bumps, and it's easier to land in the sea. Wind makes a lot of waves in the sea, and it makes it pretty rough, and anything more than a 1-foot wave, we can't go on the sea. Salt water is very corrosive. This airplane is mostly made out of composite material, so you don't have to worry about it, but there are some metal components. And so after we go in the sea, we have to wash the airplane. So you have a little fun, you have to do a little labor afterwards. We'll turn the propeller until we hear a burp. We're going to be listening up here for a burp, and you'll hear it very clearly. That means that we've got all the air out of the system and we can check the oil. So the burp's going to come from up there. There it is. That's the burp. We'll give it about 3 more revolutions. We're going to test for fuel contamination, water, or anything that got into our fuel. Any contamination of water or anything like that. Sediment, we got a little bit of sediment, but that's normal. The screen will take care of that.
How much fuel does it take to fill up this plane?
It holds 25 US gallons. 24 are usable. It burns about 4 gallons an hour. So it gives me about 6 hours of fuel. So that's about 600 miles to empty tanks, but of course you don't go to empty tanks, so we only go about 5 hours of fuel. But it's enough for me to fly here from the United States. I fly from Daytona Beach, Florida to Florida Keys, depart 7 a.m. from the Florida Keys over Cuba to the Cayman Islands, stop, and I bring fuel with me, and I transfer the fuel from the passenger seat to the tanks in the Caymans, because they don't sell fuel there, they only sell jet fuel. And then I go on to Jamaica from Cayman. So the longest leg is about 4 hours.
How much does this plane go for? Typically, yeah. How much does it sell for, yeah?
I got it in November of 2020. I paid 185,000 US. They don't make this particular version anymore. They've now gone with the new Rotax 916 IS engine. This is the 912. The 916 has 145 horsepower, I think. This has 100 horsepower. So it weighs the same and it's 40% more horsepower. And instead of having these hinged doors on the new one, it has a canopy assembly. And if you go to superpatrolusa.com, you can see the new one on their website. This is our life preserver, which we hope we never have to use.
I'm putting on my life preserver.
So obviously in the event of a water emergency, you need to know how to get out of the aircraft, and you need to know how to use this life preserver. So the life preserver has CO2 cartridges built in it, and when you pull down on these red things here, that will pop the CO2 cartridge and this will blow up. So in the event of an emergency, the first thing you want to do is open the doors and get out of the aircraft into the water, and then you pull that. Don't pull that inside the airplane. It may make it very difficult to get out because you're going to be very big. And so if there's only a small crevice you're able to get out of, that may preclude you from doing so. So I'm going to show you how the doors work, and you're going to be able to open the door by yourself, get out, and use the life preserver if you need to. All right, so you're now going to stand on that seat.
Stand on the seat.
Watch your head above because you got a wing above. And then you're going to scoot your legs down on both sides. All right, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Because I can't believe I'm actually doing this right now.
All right, so there's a throttle here. You have to keep that clear. Don't put your knee up against that.
Okay. So it's on both sides.
Clear prop.
Guys, that was eventful. That was actually great. Although I did throw up a little bit in my bag, but it was a little rough, he said. So I'm gonna take that excuse. some information for you guys. I just found out about the prices if you guys are interested in going on a plane or taking a trip from Negril to like Montego Bay. All right, let's get into it. It's $394 per couple. So it's split that, pretty cheap. And it takes 15 minutes just to reach Montego Bay. So from Negril to Montego Bay, it's $394 per couple. And then you got Kingston as well, which is, they say it's more of like a charter. So it's $1,900 and it's a six-seater plane. So you can hold up to 6 of your friends and fly to Kingston for $1,900 and it takes 45 minutes and you're there. And then they also do have sightseeing around Negril. They say it's an hour, so you're gonna have to pay like $750 per hour. So that's something interesting. If you're looking to do that, the airstrip is located right here across from Royalton, Negril, and beside the Petcom gas station. Can't miss it. But they do need some better signs to show that the airport is here, but can't miss the airstrip. Yeah, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm happy that I could provide some information to you, and I hope that you guys tune in again on the next days. All right, guys, like and subscribe.